The Avengers 2 Age of Ultron trailer was leaked. Leaked literally right before I was ready to broadcast this, or at least record this podcast. I'm not really broadcasting right now, am I? So I watched it before it gets pulled down. It's funny that even Marvel tweeted out, "Damn it, Hydra," after they learned that their trailer was leaked. And this is like a, this is not like a semi-finished trailer with no effects. This is a finished teaser trailer. Now, this movie comes out in April, so we are a little over 6 months away. So about the time usually a teaser will come out, and then you get the full trailer. About 2.5 months or 2 months before you'll get the full trailer. But this looks interesting. Now, the teaser doesn't give away too much, which is what a teaser should do, but at least showed you what's at stake. You have Ultron, who I believe in the spoilers in the movie is going to be built not by Hank Pym like he was in the comics, but by Tony Stark, which would make sense since he makes all the Iron Man suits. So why wouldn't he make a robot? So it's Ultron, I guess, trying to wreak havoc, and I don't know what happens from there. Maybe try to, push or pull the Avengers apart. Sort of put them against each other. I don't know. But check out the teaser if you can before it's pulled down. I think it'll be probably online in a week anyway. I think it'll supposed to premiere with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show. But you have Iron Man showing up in the Hulkbuster huge suit to fight the Hulk. So obviously they have something going on there. You have some angst stuff going on, of course, with Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow character. And you have actually, I think you have Bruce Banner, some angsty stuff looking right there. Who knows what Captain America's doing? Hopefully he doesn't get shortchanged again like he did in the first Avengers film. Yeah, I like that. I really don't know a huge amount about it. Oh, and you get to see Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Now, Quicksilver showed up in X-Men Days of Future Past as a mutant and played by a different actor because it's one of those weird-ass things where Fox has the rights to all the mutant characters from Marvel, and that includes, obviously, Quicksilver, who's a mutant, and Scarlet Witch. However, Marvel Studios has the rights to the Avengers, and Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch were not just mutants, but they were Avengers. So they're going to explain them as, I guess, they are quote-unquote Marvels, or they're just special. They can't say mutant in these Marvel comics. Excuse me, Marvel Studios films. Can you believe that? How ridiculous that is? That they can't mention mutants in Marvel owns the comics that have the mutants that they came up with, but for the films they can't. They don't have the rights. Fox has the rights to mutants, so it's a weird ass thing, and it's really ridiculous how they couldn't work it out going way back and basically be able to have any sort of crossover with mutants and the Marvel superheroes in these movies. I mean, how great would it be to have even one or two mutants from the Fox films show up in one of these Marvel Studios films? But it's not going to happen for now. Now, the rumor is that Marvel Studios and 20th Century Fox are trying to, excuse me, not 20th Century Fox, Sony. Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man. They're trying to negotiate some sort of deal with Marvel Studios. So I'm not sure if that means that Sony would stop producing the films, but at the very least, they'd be able to coexist in the same movie universe, which would benefit everyone. I mean, the bad thing about these Sony Amazing Spider-Man films is that they're not bad films, but they lack that sort of ballsiness that the Marvel Studios films has shown. They've been too safe, too commercialized, too just, I guess, sanitary. When you look at the movies, it's just like you know exactly how they're going to come out, and you know that they're going to be like this middling 6 or 7 out of 10 sort of experience, and that's what Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 have been. They've been just, not, again, they're not bad movies. The action has been fine. The Spider-Man himself has been portrayed fine, but they're just not interesting in any other way besides just being a Sony product to me. And that's exactly how they come up with me. They don't come up as films with something to say. They're coming up as a product. So hopefully, if Marvel Studios can at least have influence with the writing, or I don't know if it'd be great if they produce them, they can get them back under that sort of Marvel film studio wing, and then I think the next Spider-Man movie would be great, because no one wants to see the rumored Sinister Six film. That sounds absolutely horrendous. And speaking of horrendous, the Fantastic Four reboot, which is Fantastic Four is the other property that Sony, that's 20th Century Fox. 20th Century Fox has the rights to Fantastic Four and the mutants and the X-Men. So there's gonna be a new Fantastic Four film coming out next year. It's a reboot. Has nothing to do with the other two films that they made in 2000 and what was it, 2005 and 2007, or 2005, 2008. Nothing to do with those. Total reboot. Frank doesn't care. He's not excited. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but with the track record, there's a good chance it won't, because the other two Fantastic Four movies were not good. The second one was average at best, and the first one was bad. So check out the Age of Ultron teaser trailer. I think it's going to be fun. I think at the very least it'll be better than the first movie, because the first movie had that whole awkward 40 minutes of let's figure out a way to get all these superheroes together. And so you'll have, let's have a fight scene between Thor and Iron Man and Captain America thrown in there, and then blah, blah, blah. And then the first 40 minutes of the Avengers is just like, get on with it. It's just, and plus it's just not an even movie. I can't really go back and watch the Avengers film and say, wow, this is excellent. I mean, it's fine for what it is. It's fun seeing all the superheroes in one movie finally, but it's just, I don't know. I think the second movie will be better. I think you only can go up. It'll be hard to do worse than that.